Hey Reid in Sanford, North Kakalaki, Jeremy Piven here with freeprescriptionlenses.com. And of course Jeremy was not able to join us tonight, so the part will be played by his understudy Matthew here in Durham, North Kakalaki. And I'm going to show you how I cut prescription lenses. Whoa! See, the understudy, never as good as the real guy. But these are your Rayban 2140 original Wayfarers, color 901, which is the classic shiny black in the 50 eye size. I have gone ahead and removed your original heavy glass lenses, and I will be cutting unbreakable, lightweight, bulletproof lenses to go into your frame. And of course, this is how Rayban sends me the frame, with a little plastic sleeve on the left temple. Forgive me for repeating myself, but some people haven't seen this, Reid. Of course, what you don't know is this is Reid's second pair of glasses in 1 week, so a lot of this will be repetition for him. But I'd have to explain things to people seeing it for the first time. But I've already taken out your original glass lenses, which is no easy task. This is the classic original Wayfarer. I'm wearing the new Wayfarer, and of course in all my videos for the last 3 weeks I've been wearing the new silver metallic. Because I'm wearing my browns today, I put on my classic tortoise color. So that explains that, but this is the difference. Mine's a little more rounded, this one's a little more rectangular. The original has what's known as a panoscopic tilt, where it tilts away from the eyebrow and towards the cheek, where mine is more vertical. This one was made in 1952 till present. The new Wayfarer was made in 1992 until present. Let me put mine on so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to take your original Wayfarer, made in Italy. Now, they have made an ophthalmic version. 90% of all Ray-Ban sunglasses are made in Italy. 90% of their ophthalmic, meaning it's designed to have prescription lenses cut for them, are made in China. Reid wanted one from Italy, so that's what he is getting. Although, he doesn't mind the iPhone, well, that's made in China. Let me, hang on, let me override this real quick and then hit trace. Okay, so the stylus is going to come up and it's going to trace the shape of the right lens before moving over and tracing the shape of the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, Reid, you know what's coming, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. You buy genuine, authentic Ray-Ban frame and you will receive free, clear, single vision prescription lenses, or you can choose non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance or flex dollars you're not using and you want an awesome pair of Geek Chic glasses, come on, I'll hook you up. So, that is the shape of your lens, that big green circle. Is it easier to see when it's a smaller green circle? Well, it's not really a circle, but hey, let's move on. So, your pupillary distance is 31 in each eye. It automatically starts at 32.5. I'm going to set it at 31. And let's go ahead and get your lenses prepped. Remember, all of my lenses are mercury free since 2017. Okay, time to get serious. Minus a quarter, minus 1 1/4 at 99. Let me just pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm going to take out your Essilor brand Crizal coated anti-glare lenses. I'm going to remove the little plastic laminate. Can you even see that on there? Is my camera good enough? And I'm going to put it in my Marco 101 lensometer. I'm going to spin the axis wheel to 99, 999, 999. Why are you saying it like that? I watch too much TV. Okay, I'm going to spin the axis wheels, rotate the lens until the sphere power comes into focus. Find the optical center of your lens and put 3 dots on there. And let me darken those 3 dots. Uno, dos, tres. And right. I don't know what right is in Spanish. Let me remove the lens out of a protective packaging. Your left lens, minus 50, minus 1 at 55. 55. 55. Why are you saying it that way? See, that doesn't make for good commercials. That's why they don't make one. Turn the power to minus 50. Put your lens in. Rotate the lens. Optical center. Astigmatism. Blah, blah, blah. 3 dots. Darken the 3 dots. And left. Okay, let's go back down here. Stay, plastic, stay. Drop all that off. Let's take your right lens, put it onto the blocking pad. That's what that is here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, special effects night. Okay, so I'm gonna line those 3 dots up. Let's move that arm so I can see the 3 dots, and there we go. So I need to attach one of these to your lens. This is a blocking pad. This has the pad on there. I'm going to pull the paper away to make this side sticky. The silver button is a magnet. See? Okay, it doesn't magnet. And hit the button, the arm comes down, and the block is applied to your lens. Let's do the same thing now for the left lens. Grab another block, pull the paper away. I cut my fingernails today, so it's harder to peel these off. Let's get your left lens. Where's my stylus? Get your left lens oriented with the optical center there. That dot there, I gotta remember to try and be professional for people who haven't seen my videos before. I'm just trying to keep Reid entertained and not repeat myself. But forgive me while I repeat myself and repeat myself and repeat myself. Alright, this is the cutting wheel. That's what's going to grind your lens down. The wheel on the white with that white powdery substance on there. I don't know how that white powdery substance got there. No, I shouldn't joke about that. This guy works for law enforcement. I really shouldn't joke about that. This wheel in the center is what's going to put the bevel onto the lens when it's done, so it will stay inside the bevel of the frame. Okay, let's see. Let's take the lens, pop it in, use the back side of the stylus. I could use this side, but I'm going to use the back side. And I know from, I'm going to go both ways on this one, and I know from experience, I'm going to take it down about 1/4 millimeter in advance. That is 0.25. These are polycarbonate lenses. I'm cutting on the soft cycle, and let's hit start. The door closes, the clamp shuts with a haunting sound, and then the lens moves up, and 2 white styluses are going to trace the shape of the right side of the lens, measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly where to place the bevel so the lens fits best inside the frame. It could move, if this were a very thick lens, it could move the bevel forwards or backwards. I know I'm moving in opposite directions, but if it moved the bevel backwards, it would force the lens to move forward. It's in opposites. If it moved the bevel forwards on the lens, it would make the lens sit backwards. Do you even really care? You don't. Just hurry up and pop some microwave popcorn while you're watching this. So in just a moment, the lens is going to come down onto the grinding wheel. If you notice, there is water running in the background, but polycarb cuts dry where plastic and high-index plastic cut wet. As I mentioned, your lenses are made out of polycarbonate material. It goes by the brand name Airwear, light as air. Polycarb are 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They're bulletproof, they're virtually unbreakable, and again bulletproof up to 22 caliber, and have both UVA and UVB protection built into them. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin when you're passed out on the beach from drinking margaritas. Well, your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin. And Reid, you are so sensitive. So this is permanent sunscreen for your eyes. So even though you're passed out on the beach with your eyelids closed, this will still protect you when you guys start squinting and wake up from your hangover. But, oh, so they're also, sorry, I went on vacation for a second. They're also Aspheric. That's what AS stands for. It's not Appalachian State. Hang on, getting an email. I'll get to that later. That's a sales rep. I've got a convention in Greensboro I have to go to tomorrow, and I was just making sure she's going to be there. Aspheric simply means not spherical. A spherical lens is completely round in every direction, just like a basketball, and gives you that ugly cosmetic fishbowl appearance. These lenses are aspheric, which means it's going to be much flatter. So follow me. Not only are your lenses thinner and lighter weight, but the front curvature of the lens is much flatter. It is not round in every direction. So it's going to fit in there and give you the best cosmetic quality to it. Now, if you notice, water has begun spraying. It does that just to wash away any optical debris. And it's now applying a back surface safety bevel just to smooth out the back surface so there's no rough edges left over from the cutting cycle. In just a moment, the right lens will be done, and we'll see if it will even begin to attempt to mount into the frame. If not, I will have to take a little bit more off. Let's get a paper towel ready. Open the chuck up. Thank you, Chuck. Dry your lens off. Now, let's examine the lens, make sure there's no optical sawdust on the back of it. Nope. So in order to mount your lens, I'm going to tuck it in at the outside corner, and then using my thumbs, press down. It don't want to go in. Nope. It's alive. It's still alive. So I'm going to put it back in, and I'm going to take it down 0.5, 1/10 of a millimeter, 0.15 more, so we're at a total of 0.40. And I'm going to hit retouch. The golden rule, you can always cut more off of a lens. Just like a piece of wood, you can always cut more off, you can never add it back on. So I start a little bit large and work my way down. If the lens is ever too small, then I'm stuck. I gotta cut a new lens. There ain't nothing I can do about that. In fact, that's why he's purchasing this frame for me, because one of the lenses fell out of the frame he had just bought from another online company, for which I forgive him. He didn't find me until after he bought that frame. But he was not pleased with the product that he got from them, so he returned it, and he's buying these from me instead. And of course, this frame, the Rayban 2140, size 50 in the color 901, made in Italy, sells for $155. And of course, you get one set of free prescription lenses. I don't know where you get that idea from, but you buy the frame from me, and somehow you manage to get one pair of free prescription lenses. Well played, sir. You paid the $40 upgrade to the Crizal anti-glare coating, which gives you a total of $195. Beat that anywhere else. I dare anyone to beat my prices. I dare anyone to mow my grass. I dare anyone to paint my house. Feel like Tom Sawyer now. Okay, so I'm going to tuck the lens in at the outside corner. Actually, I see a little swarf there. And then using my thumbs, push down at the nose. Now it snaps in. Let's go ahead and cut the left lens. Does anyone find this annoying, or is it just me? Is it just me? Okay. Annoying? Okay. Annoying? Alright, I'll stop. So, good thing I'm not sitting next to you on a road trip. I'll keep poking you. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? So, the left lens goes in much quieter this time because the chuck is wet. And now it's going to trace the shape of the left side of the frame, measuring the thickness as it goes around, just to know exactly where to place the bevel. Have you heard that before? And it places it so well that you have no edge thickness protruding from this frame. So you have a great finished cosmetic product. Take this block off, it is no longer needed. Now the other thing I mentioned about the anti-glare coating. The anti-glare coating is 3 features in one. The first feature is designed to eliminate glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain, but from street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead fluorescent lights. The other thing it does is it's an anti-reflective coating. That's why it has the initials ARC. Stands for anti-reflective coating. So when someone's looking at you, they're not looking at their reflection in your glasses. They see just your eyes. Or more importantly, sometimes when people take a picture with a flash, you won't see the flash lit up in the lens, you'll see just your eyes. Now the third feature that I like, the practical side, is that it comes with the best scratch coating in the business. Crizal is the hardest coating that you can put onto any lens. So I'm actually spinning the wheel back to 99. I'm going to put your lens in right above that red dot. Read the prescription. And I'm reading pound cake. How am I reading pound cake? This is supposed to be cheesecake. Oh, okay, where'd my flashlight go? Bum, bum, bum. I'm at -1/4. Check your astigmatism correction. And we're at -150. I have no idea why that is. No. The unit of measurement used in the optical world is called a diopter. And you have 1 step of correction in your right eye, but you have 5 steps of astigmatism correction. So that is a combined value of 150. That is the combined value that we get right there. Halfway between 1 and 2 is 150. Now, that is the same combined power for your left eye. You actually need 2 steps. Without your glasses on, everything is much larger than it appears in real life. So when you put your glasses on, this will minify down to the correct size, and then this will take away fuzzy edges. That's what astigmatism does. It makes 6s and 8s look alike, or the letters P and F. That's what causes people to squint. Now when we correct for the astigmatism, we correct by adding essentially a fine-tuned knob. We're going to turn that knob to 99. A straight line is 0 to 180. We're going to turn that knob to 99. It's actually just past the 90 meridian, just a little bit. For your left eye, we're going to turn that knob to about 55. These first two numbers are real values to be concerned with. This last number could be anywhere from 0 to 180. So it's getting the rear bevel put on. So in just a moment, your left lens will be done. It's always a little bit quicker than the right. The right lens always takes longer because I have to get the size correct. Come on, give me the chance to hit the button. There we go. Once we get the size correct, I flip it over and cut the left. So, let's see here. Let's see here. Where's your frame? There it is. There it is. Of course, I'm going to tuck this in at the outside corner and using my thumbs, push down the nose. It snaps in easily. And the other thing I want to do, which I didn't do before because I was being silly, is I'm going to mark your lenses. The original package, you get the Essilor brand with the Crizal anti-glare coating. I'm going to mark these right and left. So minus 50, minus a quarter, minus 1 1/4, which is your right lens, and that is your left. So you're going to get all the manufacturer's original packaging just to verify that you are getting the authentic product. When you buy glasses online, people charge you for prescription lenses, plastic lenses. And then if you want to upgrade to the thinner and lighter weight polycarb, they charge you a fee for that. Then if you want the aspheric lenses, they charge you a third fee for that. You get that for free just by buying the glasses from me. And you're going to get the manufacturer's original packaging just to verify that you are getting the real deal. So I'm at minus 50 there. Check your astigmatism correction. And we're at minus 150. So that is made correctly. Now the last thing I want to do is clean the dots off your lenses, and this is the time I take in every video to explain that when you get these in the mail, there's a very small chance that these lenses, this frame, will either fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to be higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other. Because of that, that's why 80% of all optical shops, I'm sorry, I didn't realize there's going to be so much math involved. 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. And I'm part of that 80%. I have one ear that is higher than the other. But I'm going to get them in standard alignment first, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them on the counter and press down. There is no wobble. When I say wobble, I take mine off and I press down. Mine wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. I flip them over, press down. There is no wobble. I close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly and they're not askew, and there's the same amount of tension on each hinge, which there is. So if anyone has any questions about what I can or can't do, just email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. Reid in Sanford, North Kakalaki. I hope you enjoyed watching as I made your second pair of glasses in 1 week. This is the Rayban 2140 original Wayfarer, color 901, which is the classic shiny black in the 50 eye size. Again, this is the one, the original Wayfarer, handmade in Italy. And hopefully everyone else has got the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.